All right. That takes us to our first public participation. Anybody wants to address the council, you're asked to step up to the podium, write your name, your address, and your number, and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening. I'm Heath Gilbert. I'm here to speak with you tonight. I have concerns about drugs in our community. And if you give me a little bit of latitude, I will make the connection to the city and to this board. In December of 23, my wife and I had a foster child that was in the Cameron School District. In December, the school district called to let us know that they believed this foster child was smoking marijuana in the bathroom. We, of course, addressed it with the child. The child denied it. And later on, this child was removed and was taken to a state facility for this very issue to have this addressed. In August of 24, we received a phone call from this state institution and from this student. He was with his therapist and wanted to tell us what had really happened. And this child admitted that there was indeed marijuana that was being smoked in the bathroom. He was one of 3 that had used marijuana in the bathroom. And he wanted to let us know that it wasn't just marijuana that was being used that he had acquired on school district property. There was fentanyl that was involved. Fentanyl was being used in the school district. He went on to explain how there's a game that these kids were playing. There's a group of them where they're using the vapes and using THC products in the classroom. And they have a system down that they use to avoid getting caught. And they pass it from one to another so that when they get searched later in the day, they don't have this on them. They have a whole system that they use to avoid detection and avoid getting caught. They have a system in place to avoid the detection of the drug sniffing dogs when they come to the school district too. He claimed that there was a connection through the local dispensary where these group was able to get that THC product, that the THC that is being used in the high school came from our local dispensary. He was stealing objects from my home to pay for these drugs. He brought home a quantity of marijuana for distribution, and we found it. We destroyed it, but we found his mass quantity that was funded by the items that he had stolen from my home. Myself and another member of the public sat down with the chief of police for the Cameron School District, and we shared all of this information with them in August after I had obtained it. I had information that included usernames for social media accounts where these deals were being made, where this child had made deals to buy drugs in Cameron and on school district property. Never heard anything out of the school district. In October, I went to a board meeting, and I mentioned at that meeting that there are drugs being used in our schools. Board member dressed me down, didn't believe me, and after that meeting, one of the school district police officers, 1 or 2, approached me and dressed me down for making that up. The school district's own police officer did not know that the school had called me to report that marijuana was being used inside of the building. Nobody ever contacted me to try to get any of that information. Nobody asked me what was stolen. So I came to the Cameron Police Department, and I believe it was February. Dan, if you remember, please help me. I reported the same thing to the Cameron Police Department, and I asked the question, why is it that the Cameron School District is not doing anything with this? Why is it nobody has contacted me? Is it a crime to know that or believe that there is a felony that's taken place on the school district property and the school's chief of police to do nothing about it? Nobody from the Cameron Police Department has taken any of that information from them. Nobody has asked what was stolen. Who are these contacts? Why do you believe that this is true or accurate? It's been 7 months. Fentanyl takes more lives in the United States than all of the other drugs that are combined. And it feels to me like the school district and possibly the city of Cameron is trying to sweep this under the rug. Nobody in more than a year has had a conversation with me to try to get to the root of this.
Yes, it's done.
Yeah, 9
You can
seconds.
hit the button.
Yeah, 9 seconds.
I had a nephew die with fentanyl here in Canada.
Die in school.
No, he didn't.
My kids have died at home school.
Oh, dear God, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Anybody else?